Hello and welcome back to the Dan BTF YouTube channel. Here I am with another GeoGuessr football stadiums upload. Today we're doing a triple GeoGuessr challenge. We're going to start in the UK with the first game. We're going to go into the second game, will be Europe, and then the third game will be the entire world, hence UK, Europe, and beyond. The question of the video today is a who did you think of first question. So it's who is the first player you think of, and comment this down below in the comments. Who is the first player you think of when you hear Real Madrid? Of course, they unveiled Kylian Mbappe as their latest signing this week. They have Galacticos 2.0, I think, now under the stewardship of Florentino Perez, and it looks to be a great season ahead for them. Can anyone beat them in the Champions League? We will find out. On to the geo-guessing. The Ultimate UK Stadiums quiz is the first map that we're playing. This is created by Ape FC1, and it was last updated on the 5th of February 2023. They use the US date system here. It's got an easy rating, 19,895 is the top score. 475 people have played it. It's got just over 200 locations. And 9 people like this map. I've not played it before. You can see there's no score for me registered. We have 90 seconds per round. You can play along. There's links in the description below. We have 90 seconds per round. Moving, panning, and zooming is allowed. Let's get on with game number 1. Good luck. Easy peasy. This is the Emirates in North London, the home of Bridesmaid FC, Arsenal, and we will send that. We are in the west of the stadium. I actually think Arsenal have got a... Oh, come on. That's not... Oh, we're looking west. Means you're in the east. 133 metres away, a terrible start. Serves me right for calling Arsenal perennial runners-up. On to the next one, and we have... the Gleamer Arena, which for those of you who remember or currently are doing GCSE English, that would be assonance opposed to rhyming. That would be my take on that. Ask your English teacher on Monday. Elgin City Football Club, this is in Scotland, and we'll head up here. Elgin, not where the Elgin marbles are from. A mistake I've concluded before. The Gleaner Arena there on the right. I think it's... Someone corrected me on this before. It's like the Earl of Elgin stole them from Greece, I believe. So we're looking west. We're there. We're right next to the Gleamer Arena. And we have a little road there, service road. Send it 4 metres away. What were you worried about? We move on to the next round. And we're in a car park. And we have the Patrick McKeown Wealth Management Stand, Care Trust. And then we can see here, Marine Sports Club. Sports and Club Shop. Now, I think Marine is somewhere near Liverpool. I think it's in Birkenhead because a good friend of mine who's probably watching this video said that they're his local club. So you got Tranmere. Okay. This might be my guess because I've heard him talk about that before. Could be wrong here. And I could also just use the map and have a little look around. Does look like the Wirral. Crosby. Is Crosby... Oh, Crosby's up here. Northern Club. Liverpool Ramblers. I think we're going to be in... I'm confident that we're in the right part of the country. pretty close, to be honest. 15 points dropped, 308 meters away. If you knew where Marine was, I mean, it says it right on the map there, but we did all right. We did all right in the end. We did it, Joe. What about that? Hey, that whole US presidential election thing going on at the moment. We won't mention that. We won't mention that. Now we've got the Bradford Bulls, which I'm going to take a risk and say is in Bradford. Bradford Bulls, I think, is a rugby team. The Bartercard Stadium there. So let's just... oh, yeah, look, Bradford Bulls Rugby League Club. What on earth were you worried about? Because we found it. We're on this little curve there. And we can send it and score 3 meters away, 5,000 points. And we move on to the final round of our UK challenge. And again, fairly easy when it says the team name like that. It's nice and easy. Would I have identified the CU under there? I'm not sure. So Carlisle, this is up in the north of England. Carlisle, there we go. Carlisle United FC, and this is, what's the name of the stadium? Brunton Park. There we go. And if this is accurately placed, we are looking east, so we should be in that stand. Lovely stuff. 5,000 points scored. View results, 24,978. A very beatable score, I think, on that map. So yeah, if you did play along, in the description, hopefully you score higher than me. Now we're moving on to round number 2. This is like the GOAT of all GeoGuessr football stadium maps. It's Goldapalooza's European Stadiums map. It has 500 plus locations. It's been played 3 million plus times. 16,000 people like it. It has an average score of 16,174, which, if you think about that, over 3 million plays, 16,000 is fairly high. So it's a great map. I have played it before. I've never got a perfect score, so maybe we can aim for that in this video. Let's get on with it then. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. 90 seconds per round. Good luck if you're playing along at home. Makes it sound like I'm on location somewhere. So first up, it's like Iceland or the Faroe Islands, something along those lines. That was my chair squeaking. WAAG. And what do we have? Nodoya Sparkassi. I'm thinking Iceland. But what would be the giveaways? It could also be Faroe. Maybe we go with Faroe Islands. So we've got Faroya. I'm going to guess that is actually the name of the town. So I'm going to click in the Faroe Islands. We've got... Lots of options here. And what have we got time-wise? 13 seconds to go. I'm just going to go with that, which I assume is the capital. Okay. It was in Klaksvik, which is like the Faroe Islands version of Clacton. Although they've probably got a slightly better member of Parliament. On to the next round, and we have... No political views here, please. We have... again, .ee. .ee, like instantly I would think Estonia, but yeah, Pärnu is, I'm going to go Estonia, because .es would be Spain. Pärnu is, like, let's just click here, and it does also sound Finnish, but I think there is a degree of crossover with Estonian and Finnish. Let me just have a little check. That's what Arsene Wenger said before signing Thomas Rosicky in the midfield. Right, Pärnu, I'm going to say it's somewhere on the outskirts of Tallinn. And there we go. We'll just roll with it. It was down south in a place called Pärnu. So not a great score, 4,215. We're still on to beat the average score on this game. Just checking we are recording. This is Real Sociedad, potentially. Or is it Deportivo La Coruña in A Coruña. Oviedin, there's stuff up here. So this is Oviedo, which is still in the north of Spain. But I think that's a mistake I've made before, thinking that is Sociedad or Coruña. And we'll send it 27 metres away, 5,000 points. What were you worried about? Now, the fourth round, and we have Cluj in Romania, I think. Yeah, Cluj, Napoca, and the Cluj Arena. It's an odd. Doesn't look right. What's this in the middle of the stadium? Unless that's something underground. There's also that stadium. Oh, CFR Cluj. Okay. Let's go with that. Boom. 22 metres away. And we move on to the final round. And we have MVV. I'm thinking like Benelux. We have Masita. Actually, maybe not. Rabobank. Maastricht FM. So yeah, Belgium. And Maastricht is there. Okay, so Maastricht is southern Netherlands, but it's a border town where they it's got a river there, which is the natural border. So Maastricht, and we need a stadium. We've got something up here that looks pretty good to me. MVV confirms we are in the right place, and we'll send it. There we go. 7 metres away, 5,000 points. And in round number 2, game number 2, we scored 24,023. Probably if we'd been a little bit more studious with the Estonian round, we could have got that up into the high 24s. But we live and we learn. Now, we're going beyond. We've done UK, we've done Europe, and now we're taking on the world. So these could be stadiums from anywhere across the GeoGuessr covered world, which with stadiums can pretty much be anywhere because a lot of them are geospheres. This is the Alex Glycan map. Again, this is a staple of GeoGuessr stadium maps. It's a great map. It's probably the best one for covering the entire world. Average score 18,000, 94,000 times. It's been played, 1,000 plus locations, and 1.5k people like it. I have got a perfect score before on this map with a time of 1 minute and 51 seconds, which puts me 10th in the leaderboard, which is pretty good, to be fair. Like, there's probably not that many leaderboards where I, out of this many people played, feature that highly. But let's stop bragging and play the game. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed 90 seconds per round. Good luck if you're playing along with the links in the description. Also, if you're enjoying the video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. We're in Japan and we have Reisol, which I think is Kawisha, something like that, or is it Kawasaki? Kawisha Reisol. He's taken a risk saying the sounds in his head, and we will find out if that place exists. Kanagawa. I'm just going to click on Japan to make sure that we're at least scoring something. Okay, right, let's go back to we've got 27 seconds. Problem is, almost everything is in the Japanese alphabet. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go this general area. It was sort of Tokyo, and it is Kashiwa. So I was close. I just did the whole swap the W and the SH around, which is mildly dyslexic, I think, would be the thing. On to the next one. I think we're back in Europe here, and we're in Poland, and this is Dolny Slask, and then we can check on here, and we have Wrocław. Beneficient is Gmina Wrocław. So we'll go to Poland, and we have Wrocław here. Massive stadium. I think this stadium was one of those introduced for Euro 2012, Poland and Ukraine. We are looking east, and we're at the entrance to the car park, which would be there. Could be one of a couple, though. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll send it 120 meters away, but we still score 5,000 points on that round. Round number 3, and we're in an executive suite. We're in Denmark, and we'll try and work it out just by looking out the window first, because usually once I spin round here, it's going to, I mean, Kronjeland must be the town, and Marcus, longtime sponsor, and it's actually, this is a very cool hospitality suite. Let's go to Denmark and just see if Kronjeland stands out as a place. Roskilde has the music festival. Kronjeland. Doesn't ring a bell. So let's have a little bit more of a search. We've only got 13 seconds to go. It's not going to be a particularly high score. It's annoying if it's going to be on the screen. It's in Randers. So that is Randers Park, or Cepheus Park. Someone let me know what Kronjeland is. Is that just the name of a bank? We will find out in due course. Next up, we have the Tele2 Arena. Again, back in Europe. I think this is... I don't know, actually. My first thought was Sweden. Yeah, Stockholm Stadt up the top there. So the Tele2 Arena in Sweden. We'll head to Stockholm. And we have... again, let's click on the map. So we've got a foot in the game. I know there's a stadium a little bit further north in Stockholm, but then this looks like 24 seconds. Come on, let's just quickly. No, it's not letting me move about much. This looks quite downtown, so I'm going to say that this is. This is around here. We'll just go with it. Further south. There we go. So that is the Tele2 Arena. And we move on to round number 5 of the World Stadiums section. Although we have been in Europe quite a lot. This one. Okay, there we go. The Volkswagen Dobsonville Stadium. Dobsonville. Gosh. Dobsonville. I think... Oh, I really don't know with this one. This is a so my first thought was like up here, Guyana. But then it could be Caribbean. I don't think it's Africa. So I'm going to go with... It looks like decent size stadium. Should we go with Caribbean? Right, let's go with St. Vincent. It's not going to be that, but it's just slightly more central in the Caribbean. And it's Joburg. So that is a score of 1, and we are a mere 10,567 kilometers away. That was home of the Moroka Swallows, and that is the Dobsonville Stadium. That's a terrible round to end the game, but there we go. We know for next time. We score 18,003. So good luck coming up against me in that one. You've got a good chance of beating my score. I think if you go anywhere on the continent of Africa, you would score significantly more points than 1. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, there's another one above me here. There's one in that corner, and you can hover over this to subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading fairly regularly at the moment. So yeah, please do subscribe to the channel. And until then, I will see you all on the next upload. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.